All right, I'm excited. Powerful video today. I know I say that before every video. I say this is a powerful video today because I actually mean it. Today's gonna be a very powerful video. This was inspired by somebody I was speaking to recently, and I felt like I wanted to talk about this topic specifically today. So today I want to talk about having family or friends that you've known for years and known when to let them go or when to pull back from those people. Because sometimes we think that because we've known these people for 10, 15, 20 years, and because you're close to them, because they're your family member, that you have it in your mind that, you have an obligation to stay close to this person, to always be friends with this person, to always hang out with them because you've known them for years. Oh, I've been friends with you since high school. I've been friends with you since junior high school. Now we're in adults. And I don't want to go find new friends. I want to stick to the people that I know. And sometimes some people say, I don't want to stick to the evil that I know. And you got to think about the words that are coming out of your mouth, because when you say stick to the evil that I know, I don't associate the word evil with something positive or something good. I'm going to say that again. I don't associate the word evil with something positive or something good. I think it's crazy if you're sitting there settling or sticking with something or someone or some people because you feel like you cannot find a better friend out there. You think that it's best for you to stay in this situation where this person doesn't respect you, doesn't respect your time, they doesn't respect your space, they don't respect who you are as a person, they mistreat you, and they have this mindset that I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and because we've been friends for so long, you're just going to let me right back in. Because we've been friends for so many years, you're not going to just let me go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to give you some space, and then I'm going to come back into your life, and you're going to come to me. You're going to have open arms because you're so desperate to have me as a friend. You're going to have me you're going to have open arms and let me right back in. And one of the things that I learned from my sister, she said, you teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. So the mindset is, if this person is not respecting your boundaries, why keep them around so close? If they don't respect your time, why keep them around so close? If they keep disrespecting you and then they step away and they come right back, why do you keep allowing them to come right back in? And the problem is, sometimes we have these people, our family members, our friends, and because we don't want to lose them or lose the bond with them, we allow them to do these things and not address it. So, for example, my friend, her friend, don't value time, don't value friendship like how she would want her to. And then here goes this friend that she basically comes in her life when she's ready, and if she does anything wrong, she don't want her friend to tell her she's wrong for it. It's like basically just gloss over it, act like nothing happened, act like what you did wasn't wrong, just ignore it and just keep moving on. And we all know what happens if your back is hurting you and you don't go get it checked out. If you hear your car giving any kind of problems and you don't go check it out. If you hear your baby crying and you don't go check, things could get worse. So you have to address the problems. You have to address the situation, because that's how you fix it. You have to know what's going on. So if you are doing something to me that's hurting me, that I think it's wrong, that I think it's disrespectful, if I don't say to you, hey, this is what you're doing, hey, this is disrespectful, hey, this hurts me, hey, this bothers me, why would you stop doing it? What would give you the incentive to stop doing it? You're going to keep doing it because in your mind it's like, yo, I keep doing what I'm doing and this person keep letting me back in, so I'm going to keep doing it. What would be the reason why this person would need to change? Why would this person need to change if they know that every single time they do anything disrespectful, rude, or anything to hurt you, they can go away for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, and then come back and be like, hey, girl, what you doing? And you pick up the phone and say, hey, what's up? Because you're so desperate for that friendship or for that family member. It's like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm not telling you to have any anger towards the person or hatred towards them, but you got to be able to address the problem. So when they call, it should be a, hey, yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah, we haven't spoken in a while. Yeah, we haven't spoken in a while. You do remember why, right? Oh, you're going to bring that back up again? Yes, I'm going to bring that back up again. Because guess what? In a relationship with a spouse, in a relationship, a friendship, that's another relationship. Any kind of relationship you have with your family members, whenever you have an issue with something, you have to address it, because that's how we are able to get better together. You get what I'm saying? So there's no reason why you should be in a relationship with someone and the person is doing something that you know you do not like, and you sit there and be like, you know what, whatever. You know what, forget it. You know what, it's fine. You think the person's going to stop doing it? Why would they stop? Because you didn't make them know that it bothered you, so I'm going to keep doing it. And you know what they're going to say when you do bring it up? Say you make months, years pass of them doing this said thing. Now finally you say to them, hey, you know I don't like when you do that. What do you think their response is going to be? I want you to tell me. What do you think their response is going to be to you saying that after months of years of them doing it? They're going to say, look how long I've been doing this. Why are you saying something now? Why are you telling me that now? It's like you bring your car to the mechanic and you don't tell him all the things you're hearing with the car. You don't tell him that you hear something knocking, something dragging, something leaking, none of that stuff. You just take the car to the shop. He do the routine stuff that he's supposed to do. Now when you get the car back, now you want to call him on the phone and be like, hey, did you this thing that my car's doing this? And he's going to be like, I had the car the whole time. Why didn't you tell me about these problems while I had it? Why would you try to tell me that now? You know what I'm saying? Now the car's not in the shop. I can't fix the problem. You should have told me that and addressed it from before you even gave me the car. You should have told me everything that's going on so I know what to look for. I know what to fix. And it's the same thing in life. It's like, if you don't tell this person that this bothers me when it first happens, when it first bothers you, then that person they don't have to change or make adjustments, and you can't even blame them or get mad at them because you didn't say nothing to them. So now you can't say to them, oh, you should have known better. No, you should have known better. You should have known to say to the person, hey, I just want to let you know that what you did yesterday or what you did just now, it really bothered me. This is how it made me feel. I really don't like that. So please, going forward, could you please be mindful of what you're saying, what you're doing, how you move, whatever it is. So now when you say that to the person, you put the ball in their court. You give them the power to say, you know what, let me see what I'm going to do with this now. It's either they're going to make adjustments and make changes, or try to make adjustments and try to make changes, or they just ignore it and downplay your emotions and your feelings and be like, it's whatever, man. Why are you making things a big deal? And what you're going to explain to them is, hey, something that might not be a big deal to you is actually a big deal to me. Something that might be small to you might be huge to me, because at the end of the day, you and I we're totally two different people. We're not the same people, so we're not going to feel the same things about everything that happens in life. You know, we process emotions differently. That's what makes us human. We're all different. We're not all the exact same. You know what I'm saying? I can have car problems and my mindset is, all right, I already know how to fix it. I already know what the problem is. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I need to buy. Another person that's not knowledgeable about car, same problem, is going to start stressing, panicking. Oh my God, yo, I don't know. Then it's different. You know what I'm saying? Same problem, two different people, two different results. So you have a friendship with someone, you have a relationship with someone, you have a family member. They need to know the things that bother you. They need to know the things you don't like, so they don't keep doing it to you over and over. One thing I like about my sister is is if she has somebody that's getting close to her or close to her, and there's something going on that she doesn't like, she's going to mention it to the person. And if the person keep doing it with the mindset of, I don't care, I'm going to do what I need to do, she says, she's the type of person to be like, all right, no problem. I'll pull away. I'll pull away. And if you keep pushing it and you keep doing what you're doing, you get blocked. You get blocked, because the great thing about life is you got to understand, not because somebody's your family member, that don't mean they're going to treat you better than your friends. I'm going to say that again. Not because somebody is your family member, that don't always mean they're going to treat you better than your friends. There's many times I've seen friends treat me 100 times better, many times better than family members that I grew up with, live with, be around, whatever it is. Whatever example you want to come with, there's friends that treat me better. And it's the same thing for friends. You could have a friend that you've known for 15 years, but the friend that you've known for 15 months respect your boundaries more, treat you better, check on you more often, come and visit you, all those things. They're actually a better friend to you than the person that you've known for 15 years. Well, because you're so used to the evil that you know and sticking to that, you don't even realize that this friend is a better friend than this friend. And what you should do is spend more time with this friend, because this friend is actually pouring back into you. And what you need to do is distance yourself from this friend, because she's not really a friend. That I know that was kind of deep. You need to pull closer to the person that's actually respecting you as a person, that treats you good and is there for you. Because there could be a friend that you know for years, and you're going through an emergency, you need money, your car broke down, whatever the situation might be, and you might call your friend that you've known for years and be like, hey, I got this going on, could you touch and touch? No, I got something going on, I can't come, I got this and that. They'll give you all the excuses of why they can't help you, right? And then here goes this new friend that you just met, and you could call this person and be like, I'm so sorry to reach out to you, man. I know we only known each other for a year, but I'm really in a bad place, I need help with this. And that friend jumps and says, no, I got you, what you need? It's going to throw you off, because it's like, in your mind, you're like, the friend that I knew for a very long time, that friend didn't jump up to help me like that. And that's what I expected from that friend. But this friend that I didn't expect that from is actually doing that. Oh my God, that is actually amazing. But you have to realize who is really there for you. You have to realize who's not there for you. You have to realize who's really your friend and who's not really your friend. And you have to be able to distance yourself from the person that's really not a good person to you or for you. You get what I'm saying? You have to be able to say to yourself, you know what? This is not going to work. I recognize who this person is. This person have shown me for the 15 years who they are. I'm going to take them for who they are, and I'm going to say, I accept you for who you are, but you're not meant to be close to me. You don't have to tell them that. You just start doing things to distance yourself. And eventually, if they ever come to you, this is where you have to be truthful, right? You have to be honest. If the person reach out to you and say, hey, you don't call me no more, you don't hang out with me no more, you don't do this no more, you tell them the truth. Because that's the only way people grow and get better, is by people telling them the truth. Not people lying to you and making you feel good about yourself. It's people telling you the truth. Hey, I don't like the way you talk to me. I talked to you about it many times. You kept doing it, so I have to protect my peace. I have to protect myself. Hey, I don't like the things that you do. The things that you do hurt me, so that's the reason why I pull away from you, because I've spoken to you about it many times and you just kept doing it. So, unfortunately, I can't be that close to you anymore, because I don't want to keep getting hurt. And it's the same kind of things you have to do in an actual relationship with someone. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone, you have to talk to them about the things that they're doing to you. Being a mute does not get the things fixed. You have to unmute it. They got to hear it. They got to hear what you're saying. And I know sometimes you just don't want to deal with the arguments. You don't want to deal with the fighting. You don't want to deal with the back and forth. You don't want to seem like you're annoying or you're whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you have to do these things. And I'm not telling you to talk about it for 20 minutes. Just mention it to the person. Like, hey, you did that thing again. I just want to let you know. Because, like, I live with my mom and my sister. And my sister and my mom, they have a certain routine, certain things they do in the house a certain way. Me coming in now is like, okay, I do things like this before. I did things like this before, but now I'm in you guys' space. I'm in your space. So now I'm going to do things the way you guys do it because this is your apartment. This is your place. And it's like, oh, we don't put this over here. We put this over here. We put this over here. We leave this here. We put this over here. Okay, no problem. Now that I'm in your space, I respect your space. I respect what you guys got going on here. I'm not going to come in here and just do whatever I want. I'm going to come in there. You're going to tell me, hey, Jermaine, we don't forget to put this back. Don't forget to put this over here. This stays over here. Oh, okay. So these plates go over here. These cups go over here. Oh, so you put the Tupperwares over here. No problem. I come, I respect what they're saying, and I get it done. You know what I'm saying? But that's respect right there. You know, that's when you have respect for what people are saying to you. Now, what if I came and I ignored everything? It would start a problem, an argument. And what if my sister never said nothing to me? What if my mom never said nothing to me? Then I would keep doing what I'm doing, which is putting the plate over here, which it's supposed to be over here. But if they never said nothing to me, how would I know that they don't want it over here, they want it over here? I'm going to keep doing it, and they are going to keep getting upset. They're going to keep getting upset. Oh my God. And if they kept getting upset and keeping it to themselves, oh, he keep putting it, you know what? Just like the thing where a lot of ladies would say, I hate when he leave the seat up. I hate when he leave the toilet seat up. And for her to get him to stop leaving the toilet seat up, she has to say to him, babe, could you please remember to put the toilet seat down? And of course, sometimes it's going to get annoying. Please remember to put the toilet seat down. You gotta remind him. Like, hey, babe, yo, I almost dropped my phone in the toilet because you left the toilet seat up. Oh, stop, my fault, I forgot. And give them grace, give them chance, because at the end of the day, you're human, he's human, your friends are human, all that stuff. You know, so you can't just let them do things one time and then automatically cut them off and say, I'm done. No, you give people a chance. You give people a chance to show you that they can make changes and make adjustments and be better. And you have to give them time. Sometimes it's going to take weeks. Sometimes it might take months of consistency, of reminding them, you know, and that's okay. As long as you're seeing the person putting in the effort, sometimes we have to be reminded to do certain things. Just as a man, I'll give you a great example right now. A man drives a car every day. He drives his car. He's more into cars. So he knows to check his oil because he remember how much miles his car was. So he knows to check his oil to make sure it's not low, make sure it's not too dark. He knows to check the antifreeze. He knows to check the brake fluid. He knows to check all those things for the car to make sure it's good. You as a woman now, you might not be into those things. You might not into cars to pop the hood and check these things. So he's gonna have to remind you, babe, don't forget to check this, or babe, don't forget to do that. Especially if you guys don't live together and stuff like that. Say you have your own apartment, you live an hour away from him and stuff like that. He might have to call you and remind you like, yo, babe, don't forget to check your oil. Babe, don't forget to, and he's going to tell you, don't forget to do this thing. And of course, sometimes it might get annoying because you might be like, yo, babe, did you check your stuff? And she'll be like, oh man, I forgot. And it's for him to be like, yeah, you know, babe, don't forget, you know, or set a reminder in your phone or do whatever to try to remind yourself. But at the end of the day, he got to give you grace and give you time to try to get it into a routine. You got to give him time to get it. He got to give you time to make it a routine to where you could say, you know what, I remember he told me to check the oil at such and such miles. I'm a little bit over it now, or I'm close to it now. Let me go check the oil. But there's nothing wrong with the person reminding you. But it's when you talk to the person and the person decide they're not going to make any changes, they're not going to make any adjustments, they're not going to do anything to be better or to do better, and they ignore your feelings and pretend it doesn't exist. That's when you say, you know what? We had a good run. This rocket is going up. The afterburners fell off, and I'm still going up. I'm gonna climb this. I'm gonna climb this atmosphere. I'm gonna climb this tree. I'm gonna keep climbing this mountain and going up. And you're not strong enough to climb this mountain with me, and that's okay. You're not physically fit mentally, or physically fit to climb this mountain with me, and that's fine. So I'm going to keep climbing because you're not going to stop my growth. You're not going to stop me from being better. So I'm going to keep climbing, and the more I climb, the more distance you're gonna get, and that's okay. Because people that's supposed to be up there with me, the people that respect me and appreciate me, they're gonna climb with me. Not just sit there and just be like, oh, you're supposed to just take the verbal abuse that I'm giving you. You're supposed to take the disrespect that I'm giving you. No, I'm not supposed to, and I don't have to. So I'm going to do things that's beneficial towards me, because obviously you're doing what's beneficial towards you. So since you're a selfish person and you only think about yourself, guess what? Now I have to only think about myself, and I got to do what's best for me. So because of that, I'm out. All right, you already know what it is, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. If this video helped you in any way, let me know. I have a ton of videos coming up. As you can see, I'm dropping little short videos here and there just to keep y'all engaged. But these long videos, I need to drop it more often. But I'm just glad I'm being more active and giving you guys more content to watch. If you think this video is great for somebody else to watch, you share it with that person. Let the person tell the person like, hey, I think you should watch this. You know, even if it's the person that you're having a problem with, you should make them watch this. It could be your spouse, it could be your family member, or your friend. You share this video with them, and you make sure that you drop a comment in the comment section. You like the video, because I need to get myself in the algorithm. I need more people watching my stuff, because I know that the things I'm saying is very powerful. I just need other people to see it. All right, you already know what it is, man. Peace.